Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called longest palindromic subsequence. Given a string S, find the longest palindromic subsequence length in S. A subsequence is a sequence that can be derived from another sequence by deleting some or no elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. So for example, the string that they've given here is BBAB and the output is 4. So the palindromic subsequence which is there in this string is BBB and the fourth B is after A. So uh, another example that they've given is CBBD. So here the longest palindromic subsequence is B and B. So I hope you know the meaning of subsequence. Basically, subsequence is not uh, continuous uh, letter which are there in the string. They can be in any, they can be in only ascending order, but they can be in any place in the string in the ascending order. So for example, I can choose C from here or maybe D from here. So CD would be a subsequence of CBBD. So uh, I hope you understood the meaning of subsequence, but here we have to find the palindromic subsequence. So which means the subsequence that we will be getting should also be a palindrome. So how we going to do this is that it is similar to the problem that we solved yesterday, the longest subsequence problem. One of the methods that we can follow is that we can take this string and put a reverse of the string as a string 2 in that function. And in the longest subsequence problem, we can pass it as one of the string we can pass it as the string that is given here, and other string would be the reverse of the string which is given here. But we will be solving this problem by two pointer method. So which is by memoization. So let's solve it and I'll explain the code along with it. So first what we'll do is that we will create a DP of 1000 length because we have been given the length of the string as 1000. So just initializing it to -1 size of DP, and then we'll pass it to the function where we'll be doing the two pointer method to get the palindromic subsequence. It is similar to what we did yesterday. All that we have to do is just keep in mind the base conditions that we'll be checking, as well as we have to increase uh, number of uh, uh, the number of the number of length of the subsequence that we're considering, because we'll be considering the two pointers, right? So at every point, two pointers should be considered. So we will be increasing the length by 2 every time we get a subsequence. So we pass it to a function, longest palindromic subsequence, and then we'll also create palindrome subsequence. We'll pass string as a reference variable because it will give us a TLE otherwise, because string gets you know gets reinitialized every time we call a recursion. So we don't want that to happen. So basically try to make it we try to pass it by reference. So int I, int j, int dp. Now uh, so the base condition that would be here, we'll talk about that a bit later after the sum is done. But first, let us solve the problem. So for that, what is the base condition which solves the problem? So whenever the string of I is equal to string of j, so basically if the forward pointer and the backward pointer, the last pointer, which is decrementing from the last, So at that point, if both of them are equal, so we know that we can consider them in the palindromic subsequence. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be uh, putting it in the DP, the length which will be increased by 2, because we'll be considering S of I as well as S of j in the DP. Uh, I mean the length of the two characters that we are putting. So it should increase the length of the DP by 2. So what we'll do is DP of ij is equal to 2 plus, then we'll just ask the function to return the next subsequence which we can get in the string. So for that we will be passing it to I plus 1, and we will be decrementing the pointer j minus 1, and then we will pass dp. And then now, if this is not the case, if the elements are not equal, so at that time we will be returning max of longest palindrome subsequence s I plus 1 j dp, comma, longest palindrome subsequence s I j minus 1 dp. So what we are doing is that we are when the string doesn't match, so at that time we are considering the string which is 1. We'll be increasing the pointer 1 to the right, which is from the left pointer, we'll be increasing it to the right, and we'll be checking if this point and this point are equal or not. And we'll also be decrementing the pointer from the right, and basically we'll be checking if the string which is considered now has the longest subsequence or not. So at this point we'll have to return whoever has the maximum subsequence, and for that we'll be returning its answer. And then we'll be just simply returning dp of ij. Now, in memoization, we also need to check if already the answer is been there. So for that, we'll be doing we'll put a condition dp of ij is not equal to minus 1. At that time, we will be returning dp of ij. So that means dp of ij is not equal to minus 1, then we have already found the dp. So we will be simply returning the answer. We don't need to search it again by recursion. And we'll also put a base condition, which is, so suppose the pointers come in between and the length of the I is equal to j, or maybe I is greater than equal to j. So if the I pointer goes right to the j, at that point we will be checking if dp of ij, if if I is equal to j. If it is equal, so we'll be returning 1. Okay, because we can consider if it's an empty string, we can consider it as a string. So we'll be returning 1, otherwise we'll be returning 0. So this would be the base condition which will solve the problem of a string which is empty and which needs to be considered as a palindrome. So, or maybe if a particular string is selected, and if it is the only string which is making the palindrome. So basically, if you might have heard about the odd and even palindrome. So this string, one string would be basically making it an odd palindrome. So that's the main idea behind why we are doing a ternary operator here. So let's run the code to see if this is working. Hmm. Um, okay. longest. Yeah, that works. Let's submit it. Okay, we get TLE. Um, why is this happening? We just we are as well as passing this as a string and call by reference. Okay, so we need to put s of length minus 1. Okay. Hmm. We will have to store this dp of I, dp of j is equal to max dot length. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I hope you guys understood the problem. It is fairly similar to what we had done yesterday, the longest subsequence problem. And memoization does work even if you're solving it by DP. DP, you don't need to always do a tabulation method to get a deep dynamic programming solution. So this also works. Okay. I hope you guys understood it. Thank you.